John's takes a huge hit after, I think it's pretty old news of what happened with the CEO of Papa John's with the whole Obamacare. But I guess with Papa John's, now it's with Applebee's and Denny's. All saw declines from the adults that have eaten there in the last 6 months. In the past month, I'm sorry, just in 1 month. So, I mean, social media, I mean, certain business owners, they don't know when to shut their mouth, I think. when it comes down to it, it's like...
Well, I think the thing is nowadays, you used to have the old adage from mom who told you the two things you don't talk about are part of your religion and politics.
Yeah.
But with corporate social responsibility taking such a hold now, I think, and social media basically sort of blending our personal lives and our business lives together, I think it's really difficult to do that. So that being said, I mean, I think it's almost unavoidable that at some point as a business owner, politics comes into play. I mean, we do business with the brands that reflect our values now. But at the same time, I mean, I think there's that sort of, I think there's that hesitancy, that fear of wanting to talk about politics. I think for business owners, it's a real opportunity. But doing it in a way that doesn't make you seem like an idiot and throwing a temper tantrum publicly, regardless of how you feel about, the policy or whatever the issue so happens to be, it's really not in politics what you say or what you're talking about or what your stance is as much, at least from a business standpoint, as how you talk about it. And I think that's the lesson that we learned there.
Okay, well, that's it on that. I have nothing else to say. That was pretty well summed up.
I know.
Thanks for stumping us.
You're welcome.
Next up, a lawsuit was filed last week from LA court of a store manager accusing, I think it's Dov Charney.
Yes.
Again, I might butcher his name. He's the CEO of American Apparel, and he apparently choked a store manager and threw dirt at him and deriding him with anti-gay slur. So the former manager filed, his name was Michael Bubbles. Kind of makes me want to say Michael Bublé.
I was thinking of Finding Nemo. Not that I'm a parent. Like everything. Remember the guy who used to play Bubbles? He's in the fish tank with Nemo. He opens the tank.
You know they're coming out with a part 2?
I know.
He's found. Like, where is he?
Where's he gonna go?
I know.
Finding Nemo. Identifying Nemo. That's what's gonna be next.
It's Finding Dora. She can't remember herself. So the company, I mean, they're known for being everything made in the U.S., shipped in the U.S., everything like that. And since the company started in '89, he's actually had multiple acquisitions from them, between having employees perform oral sex and showing up in the office in underwear. And in 2011, 5 women sued him for sexual harassment. I mean, he doesn't really have a clean record.
How does this guy keep going? That's my question. He's like the Playboy CEO here, right?
Yeah. Do
we ever say whatever?
Well, have you actually read this guy's record? Because when you sent me this story, I went back just for giggles to look at it. And there's some pretty amazing stuff. I mean, this guy is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, we're not just talking like, hey, sweetie, we're not talking about, doing pistol fingers here. I mean, we're talking like, some heinous stuff.
Yeah.
And it gets to a point where, there's so much smoke at a point. How is there not fire there? I mean, who is this guy's attorney? That's what I want to know, because I need him. But, I mean, how does this guy get off? Because this stuff is crazy.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, in the sense of the company, isn't there a board of directors? Isn't there? How can you still be running the business?
Continue these
with all these? Yeah, I mean, for the better of the business, isn't there someone that says, hey, get out of office or get out of here? I mean, one of the things he called Bubbles was a wannabe Jew, and I don't understand why.
How does that work?
And he's Jewish, correct?
Yeah, well, the Charney is Jewish, not Bubbles. Okay. Is Bubbles Jew? I don't know if he is, but Charney called him an anti-gay slur and then called him a wannabe Jew, which for me, I don't understand how that. I don't know. I don't understand that. I mean, I think he needs to be replaced if that company is going to last long. Because now it's like what you said the last topic. It's more social responsibility of people want to do business with.
Well, they've expanded their business now. I mean, they're not doing. I mean, the business model there has evolved a lot. Now they're involving families, kids, and clothes. And if your mom and you're taking your kids. Much rather go to an Evelyn's at this point
Right.
Yeah.
than this place. So I mean, it's getting bad
Or
for
JJ
us probably.
Threads.
I mean, somebody's got to step in. I mean, regardless of what it is.
So last up, we actually talked about this maybe a year and a half ago or so. Judge orders Paul Seglia to pay Facebook $100,000 in fees. So this guy basically, in 2010, he went up to the court and said that he paid Zuckerberg $10,000. I think it was $10,000. Don't quote me on it. To help him build this website, and they would co-own it. Never got anything from Zuckerberg, and then Facebook was born. I guess it was similar to Facebook. So all this hoopla, and I guess in the last, let's see, he canceled 10 planned depositions in July and August at the last minute after Facebook had already paid its lawyers to prepare for and travel to the depositions. 7 were scrapped in less than 48 hours notice, and 3 were canceled in less than 24 hours. So pretty much the judge said, you're an idiot, and he's getting fined $89,000 in legal expert fees and nearly $7,000 for related travel that he has to pay to Facebook.
I just keep picturing this guy sitting there with his lawyer the day before this was to go to this, right? And just like, his lawyer's looking at him,
Well, he's been through
this is not good.
Hasn't he been through like 8 legal teams at this point?
I think
Yeah,
right.
I mean,
He's had like teams of
You don't
lawyers.
really have a case here. I don't know what you want to do.
No, but he seems to be the guy that just wants to be the guy who sues Facebook,
I think you're
Yeah.
right.
like without really suing them.
well,
Like,
he has an opportunity to face up to 40 years in prison. He's being
that is an opportunity.
he's being
Every
federal
country.
agents arrested him on charges for perpetuating a multi-billion-dollar scheme to defraud Facebook. So I mean, it's not like let me just sue Facebook and hopefully I get something out of it, any kind of money. Now he's being charged by Facebook, and now he's possibly facing up to 40 years in jail. That's what you get when you go against Facebook.
If you're
jail
gonna sue
time.
Facebook, if you're gonna sue Facebook, sue them. Just sue them.
I just wanted to go
Don't
viral.
fake sue them. Let's say I'm gonna sue you. No, I'm not gonna really sue you. I'm gonna sue you for this.
Just
Gotcha.
kidding. Actually, it's that one. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming on. And we'll be right back. We're actually going to talk to Bill and learn a little bit more about JJ Threads.